Welcome back. This is a second part to a series I'm creating on a playlist of background textures and things you can do in Illustrator. So last time we did distort and transform, and the transform technique created multiples of something we can then make a pattern out of. This one we're going to use textures. There's two ways you can do textures in Illustrator. You can go to something like Vecteezy and you can download a vector of the texture. Remember what vectors are. And then you can place that on top of a layer and then just change the color and just create a texture layer. That's what some people do. That's a pretty cool way to do it. This website is great for textures, but you got to remember to find ones that don't have. We're going to use this one from this guy named Nathan Brown here. Thanks to him. Really appreciate it. We're going to use this in the class. See this texture. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is scroll down, and the first step in this is copying this image. I'm going to take it into Illustrator. Take it into Photoshop, New. Save the settings of that image size. So I say Create. Command V to paste. Control V on a PC. Command V on a Mac. Okay, we're going to image mode. We're going to go to grayscale. We're going to go flatten. Say OK. And the next thing we need to do in order to make this a texture is kind of get rid of the gray area here. And so he does that with the layer adjustments. So we're going to go to Image, Adjustments, Levels. And if you read in the video here, or the section, these are the numbers he uses. He's pulling the sliders a little. So we're going to use 128 and 162. So let's go back to here. We're going to use 1.28 hyphen 162. So that did it for us. Now we can just see mostly it's black and white. We're now going to go to, let's read the next step. So we do that. Then we're going to convert this into a bitmap. So it says image mode bitmap. So we're going to do that. We're going to go and we're going to use these numbers, 72 pixels an inch. So we're going to go back to our Photoshop, go image mode bitmap. And 72, say create. And it's created a bitmap. I can go File, Save As. And we're going to save this as a bitmap. In here, in the video, it says that we go to TIFF. We're going to save it as a TIFF. Alright, so we go here. And I'm going to go to call this texture example. I'm going to say Format, TIFF. Say Save. And I'm going to choose LZW, Interweaved, Mac. Say OK. So now when I go to Illustrator, here I have a red blob, and maybe I want to give it a texture. I can go to File. And I can click Place. From here, I can click the presentation. I'm going to click that and then bring it in here. Give it 1 second. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I'll go ahead and pause the video here and pick back up. And here we are. There's the my texture tip. Click Place. And I can click one time. And the best part about this is now it's clear. I can see it there. I can also change the color of that. So I'm going to eyedrop over this red right here. And there it is right there. It also changes it to red. But I'm going to make it a little darker. So I'm going to click on my color and then pull it down just a little. Maybe even a little bit more so it's a little bit more noticeable. There it goes. And now I can take that and put that over here. And now I have a texture. Now if you wanted to, you could create a clipping mask of this, and that will, or hide parts of this. So I'm going to create another X over that and select this and that and say make clipping mask. And now my texture fits my box. All right, there you go.